Welcome to Outlaw Edge Blade Works. So about a year and a half ago, I got this EASTWOOD MIG 135, and it's a 135 series. And then I also got the VERSA-CUT20 EASTWOOD plasma cutter. And I'll give you a quick front view of these. Now EASTWOOD, and this is EASTWOOD company, and this is just eastwood.com on the internet. They have some amazing deals. All their equipment that they have and everything is high quality. It's not junk. And when they came out with this welder and plasma cutter, we were checking them out, and I was like, you know, I was kind of hesitant and whatever, and I did a little bit of research on these, and everything like the guns and the leads and all that are from other welders like Miller, ESAB, and you know, so all the other parts work. So I guess what they're doing is they must have bought the rights for the EASTWOOD name to put these on their website or whatever. I'm not sure, but whatever it is they did, I mean, they did an awesome job. I got a coupon where I got this one and this one, the plasma cutter and the welder, and I got the plasma cutter, I believe it was 250 bucks, and I think it was about 300 bucks or whatever for the MIG welder, and that was sent to the house. And I mean, you can't beat that. And that's been about a year and a half, and I've been using these. I rent the tanks so that I could run the welder, and it's, you know, super cheap to do that. And I had some scrap parts here, and I took just some goofy braces and whatever, and some old angle iron that I had, and some shopping cart wheels, and made myself a little cart, and it rolls super nice. And I like the handle beam right here because I can just grab it and move it around wherever I'm at. And then what I did is I took the leads and I set it up so that they're way up high, so that when you wrap these up, you only have to loop them like 1 or 2 times, and they're set up really nice. That way when you go to grab them, you don't have to sit and untwist the stupid things, drive you crazy. But EASTWOOD makes some awesome tools. Go check out their website and check out their welders and their plasma cutters. If you guys are thinking about, you know, buying one, I highly recommend them. The plasma cutter, I love that thing. It says it only cuts up to like 1/4 inch, but I mean, I don't know. I think it might even go a little bit bigger because I've cut a lot of big stuff. You got to go nice and slow with it because it is a smaller plasma cutter, but you know, I still cut sheet metal all the way up to big plate steel with it, and I'm really happy with it. It does overload, and the overload light will come on. It kicks off. It'll shut the plasma cutter off where you can't do nothing for 10 minutes, but that's if you're cutting big, heavy steel. And other than that, I use the thing all day, every day when I'm doing, you know, sheet metal work, making fenders and hoods and all that kind of stuff, quarter panels or whatever for my cars. I did my whole rat rod with that thing, and I did the whole floors and a lot of the body work and the body and the cowl and all that with that plasma cutter, cut all the pieces out. And I did all that stuff in like 1 day. I just made templates and cut it all out, and that thing just blows through it like butter and leaves a nice, clean, crisp edge. And as far as the MIG welder, it's one of the best I've used. I'm really happy with it. I've had Lincolns and Millers and all that, but when they're this size, they're really crappy. And I had a Craftsman that I hated. I would never get another Craftsman welder this size again. You know, the bigger ones that I've used, the Craftsman welders, the big ones, they work okay. But the as far as the 135 series, I'd stick with the EASTWOOD if you can afford to get one. And you know, for under 500 bucks sent to the house, you can't really beat that. And then you know, rent your tanks and throw in some a nice little cart, some welding gloves, a jacket, and a hood and whatever. You're probably looking at 650 bucks, you know, for a whole setup. But you can't beat it. If you guys are thinking about buying one, a MIG welder or a plasma cutter, or a MIG welder, I highly recommend this. Anyways, hope I didn't bore you guys. You guys have a good day.